Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. This is happening. This is what you guys get all this weekend, actually. I got Overwatch that I'm wearing it in. Dishonored I don't, because Dishonored's kind of weird, because it's like a series. It'll be random as shit if I just have a Santa hat on. But yeah, this is what we're rocking with, guys. I should make it like that, so it's just super weird. I can't see shit. How about no? But regardless, this thing I had forever now, and it's really tight on my head. I'm not sure if I got a fat head. It might be the case. But regardless, hi guys. Welcome to the Friday show, or the weekend show, because God help us, the last time it was on Friday. But the first thing we gotta talk about is something too cool for this world. Too cool for me, to be honest. Essentially, someone did a speed art of me. It's the person that designed like the channel intro person. I kind of just animated it a tiny bit. Animating, it's a big word. Anyways, I did that, and she made a speed drawing of it, and it's amazing. Thank you so much. I do not deserve this in the slightest, but thank you immensely. Guys, go check it out, please. Say she's amazing, because she is. I think it's a girl. I think it's okay to say. Anyways, regardless, first things first is why haven't I been uploading Gigantic? Also, again, check out the speed art. Just want to make sure we don't jump past that? Okay, cool. Anyways, Gigantic, why haven't I been uploading it? Gigantic is currently out on the Xbox One and the Microsoft Store, so Windows. So on Windows 10 you can get it if you just jump on the Microsoft Store, etc. But thing about that is that I can't record the Microsoft Store for whatever reason. I guess it doesn't capture it as like a window. It's like deeper into the Microsoft Store. So I'm trying to figure it out, but that's why there hasn't been any content, and that's why there'll be like less content. I did record some Battleborn Overwatch for you guys, so that again you guys got that hero shooter stuff, but I know you guys love Gigantic, so give it a minute, guys. I'm trying to figure it out and try to get on there, but I really hope it comes back to Ark, because Ark was what I played it on, and that's where all my memory shit is on. And yeah, I hope it goes there. But it's really great. It's actually in the open beta. So those guys who have an Xbox One, you can actually download Gigantic for free. You can also buy the Founders Pack, which essentially, the Founders Pack is where you get a bunch of different like characters unlocked at the get-go, which is nice. But it also, when they do stuff like that, it makes me feel like Gigantic is moving into a permanent free-to-play mode, which is awesome. That's what I've been asking for forever now. Because and it's funny, it's stupid as shit, but it makes me feel good about it for a brief moment. In the last Gigantic video I made, I said that I wish that they would just make the game an open beta. So essentially, it's like a Warframe. It's a 7 Days to Die. Essentially, it's a game that's always open, so it's constantly bringing people, etc., etc., etc. And then finally, when they've upgraded stuff alongside the community as we're playing it, they finally release the game for like well, it's not supposed to be full price. It's supposed to be free to play. And I was hoping that they would go towards that model where it's like a free-to-play game that's not finished yet, but they're letting us play it even though it's not, and they're adding stuff, and that's awesome, because that way you can directly add what the community wants, opposed to wasting time on stuff that we may not use, which is brilliant and amazing. But yeah, I was hoping it would go in that way. And in the last Gigantic video, I was like, hey guys, I really wish it would just go like open beta, like permanently open beta, and it did. So they're probably not watching my channel, but I get giddy just thinking about it. They're definitely not, but it's like a second of like, for me. So I'm gonna take this one as a win. Regardless, God, this fucking thing is like just hell. On a side note, we just wrapped up Dishonored just today. I wanted to get off my system so that way I can edit it this weekend and then jump back into Watch Dogs 2, because my God, am I in love with that game. I really like Dishonored 2, but I have like 3 problems with it, and I'll mention it in the final part of that, so I'm not going to jump on it too much because we got other stuff to talk about. But yeah, I don't really like the fact that should have picked not Corvo. Should have picked not Corvo, because the ending is very centered to Emily, and it's almost like I got a snippet of Emily's ending. It's really weird, and yeah, it's just a bit like the game was not meant for Corvo, which I always knew, but I was hoping that they'd at least give me something, and they kind of did, but no, not enough. Anyways, my opinion. I still love the game, think it's worth the money, etc., but I just wish I would have played Emily, especially considering I'm so dead set into playing non-lethal, and Corvo is the definition of bloodlust. It's fucking annoying. Anyways, also, you know what shit? Side note, we don't got a lot to talk about today. I don't got any like philosophy shit to throw at you. But my God, I made some Overwatch for you guys. And with the way videos were working out, my Let's Plays were kind of taking priority a certain week. So you guys were getting like 2 videos a day. So if I threw another third one on you, I knew it wouldn't get as much love. So I was like, I'll just hold it back. So I made some Overwatch videos, I held them back, and I finally uploaded them. But the minute I uploaded them is the minute that Blizzard freaking released their holiday cheer thing, and then that's just an irrelevant video now, because everyone wants to see the Christmas cheer shit, and I'm like, God damn it, timing is such a bastard sometimes. But regardless, I did film some like Christmassy stuff, so you guys will get that closer to Christmas, and you guys will continue to get that closer to Christmas, because I want to kind of prep videos for that. You won't get Christmassy shit every day, but hopefully you get it quite a bit. But yeah, I'm super happy that I got done Dishonored. I will be going back to do another Let's Play a while from now, just because I imagine you guys are a bit sick of Dishonored. I imagine you guys missed the Titanfall, Watch Dogs, Overwatch, Battleborn. I recorded some Battleborn. We went through Toby's situation, whatever it's called. But again, I think I'm going to be trying to do some like Christmassy themed things. So like Destiny I got to jump back into because there's a plethora of content to do there. In fact, that may be what I do before I jump into Watch Dogs again. So yeah, content that you guys are going to be getting. I'm not sure if it's soon because I have a lot to edit and render and upload, so that the stuff I have may come out next week, which is fine because we still have like a whole Christmas week to do. Anyways, too many words, too many words. You guys are going to be getting tons more content, so no problems there, hopefully. Also, I'm dying of heat exhaustion, but I'm not taking off this sweater because I'm wearing a muscle shirt and I don't want to be that guy. So no. I trimmed my beard, so it's not as gross. Alright, so we talked about Gigantic, why that content's not coming, because for some reason my recorder can't record it. We finished Dishonored, where I'm going to be getting back into the series you guys love, because I just had to wrap up the other things that I wanted to do, because I'm very much the person... we're trying to list stuff, but we're not doing that. Anyways, regardless, I'm very much the person that kind of needs to... I don't like stuff being in the back of my head because I hate it because it's like unfinished. I'm the kind of person that if I start something, I'll finish it even if I hate it to tears because I gotta finish it. I just gotta get it through. So when I started Dishonored, and when I started Watch Dogs, I enjoyed Watch Dogs far more. Just because it's my type of game, it's etc. But I still wanted to finish Dishonored because I started it and I enjoyed the game to a certain degree and I wanted to finish it. When I was playing Watch Dogs, in the back of my head, I was like, you still gotta finish, Dishonored. You started that one first. God. And then in the back of my head again was, people haven't had a Battleborn video in a while. Nor have they had a Titanfall or Overwatch video. Those are the videos people love. Why aren't you making that? And those things were in my mind, but again, I have to finish something. So that's what I kind of tried to do today, is I tried to just beat Dishonored, which I did. We didn't rush, I don't think. We did get through it. And again, that's why you guys haven't been seeing Battleborn and Titanfall, is because I've been trying to like get rid of one thing so that I can go back to and finish, or get back to the other thing, because I brought another thing on my plate, gotta finish it, and then we'll go back and eat the stuff that we were eating. Except that's not how I do it normally. I usually eat one thing at a time, and then yeah, save like the special thing for later. But that's not how I want my channel to work. Anyways, moving on. Main point is I just cleared my palette, and now we can jump into some other stuff after I'm done editing it, which should take all week, because it was like 7 parts of Dishonored, each being an hour. Regardless, yeah, Gigantic hopefully will be coming soon as well. But again, I kind of want to focus on the Christmassy games that are like uploading Christmassy holidays twists on them, like Destiny and Overwatch. Those games probably going to be getting a lot of around the Christmas week itself, which luckily is not too close. But yeah, honestly, that's probably it. I did make a channel trailer just now, maybe. Unless, I think I might just do channel trailers, like videos. I don't really like how I'm like, hey guys, thanks for clicking on my channel. It's just super weird to me. I don't know. That wraps up my little chat with you guys. It was kind of just more of an update. Don't really have any like things to talk about. On a side note, the last Let's Talk was really funny to me because I essentially I talked to you guys about it, and that like whatever thought I have that weekend, regardless if that's like the idea of perception, etc., just going on about that. But then I asked my like family members and whatnot about it. Because it's in my head still, I kind of want to talk about it a little bit more. But what ends up happening is I realize that I talk about stuff like that, but not a lot of people are like, hey, I know exactly what you're talking about, and they give their input back, because it's kind of hard to do that, because it's a pretty intense question that not a lot of people are like wanting to dig into. They're kind of just they're like happy just not doing that. So that's my bad on that. Like, I shouldn't be like, hey, you guys gonna talk to me about this crazy weird thing? And it's like, okay. Anyways, again, let's get into the comments on the last Let's Talk. Someone says, are you going to play Skyrim again? I mentioned this in the last Let's Talk, I think, but yes, eventually, again, but like, that's after Final Fantasy, dude. I want to jump into that game right after I'm done Watch Dogs. When we do the Skyrim Let's Play, whenever that will be, when I really do want to do it, because it's one of my favorite games, I think what I'm going to do is I have a PC, and I know how to mod, so I'm going to mod the fuck out of the game to make it look beautiful, way more beautiful than the Xbox re-release edition, whatever it's called, remaster. And I'm going to add some follower mods. We're going to be playing melee fisticuffs, as well as magic. And we're going to download mods to make fists viable. Like, you can do like backbreakers and one-punch things at one point. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're also going to be getting a follower called Recorder, I think her name is. Cool follower. And a bunch of other followers. Hopefully none that have the nexus is filled with boobs. It's just the whole thing. All right, so someone said in the last Let's Talk, your brother seems a bit confrontational about you having a workout. Okay, so this is not, a lot of people got misunderstood by this. I had like people who were in my daily life being like, hey, that's not true. Yeah, well, first of all, it very much was like me joking around to a certain extent. My brother is one of the most supportive, nice people in the world. Great person. Both my brothers are fantastic. But I say it that way because it's, to me at least, it's kind of subjective, but to me it's a lot more interesting to say it that way. Again, to say like, my brother genuinely thought I should start taking care of myself to a certain degree, and he was getting into this, workout plan, etc., becoming a professional trainer, so I kind of wanted to, be like, hey, I wouldn't mind being a test subject for your first kind of run at it, because I imagine dealing with anyone else would be a little bit complicated. Whereas you can talk to me directly, give me tips, etc. You learn how to deal with a person, kind of, so to speak, which he already kind of knows how to do. But I just wanted to be there for him. So I said, hey man, can you write me like a plan? And I wanted it to basically be the reassurance that he could do what he did. So for instance, he could give a person a workout plan, and they could shit all over it, like not do it, not be consistent, not try hard, not increase their weight when they needed to, etc. And he would get no results. And I didn't want him to kind of doubt himself with that. I didn't want him to be like, hey, shit, and I'm not seeing results within this person. Am I good at this? I want him to show what happens when a person genuinely takes his workout plan and all that other stuff into massive consideration and follows it through and through. That way he has reassurance that he knows that he can do this and he's good at it, and I think I'm okay at it. Like, I've grown massively. I can see it. You guys can't necessarily see it on camera because I'm always kind of like scrunched down. If I were to stand up, it'd be a bit different. But yeah. So I could say it like that. I could say it like this real intense way of saying it. Or I could be like, my brother was like, hey, stop being fat. And in a way, it was kind of the same thing, except that was more me saying that. Like, I was looking at myself saying, stop being, I don't want to be the stereotypical nerd person who's like sitting down in a chair all day. So I was like, fuck it. I play games and I watch anime. I want to be the opposite of what people think that looks like when they see that shit. And I am, and I'm pretty happy about it. Not to say that I'm good looking in any sense, but I think I'm healthy, so to speak. Which is weird because I don't see the sun ever, and I'm really tan. That's also because I'm native in Portuguese. Thanks, Dad and Mom. Appreciate that bit. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of two ways you could say it. Again, comedians do the same thing. Where I don't think any stories you hear comedians say are 100% true. I think one facet of that thing happened, and they just pumped it up a bunch to make it so it sounded a lot better. Like, it's like, hey, we were driving a car and there was a deer or a pigeon or something following us. He'll change that to be there was a swarm of pigeons following us, and it's a little more interesting that way. And yeah, you should never take things as like fact on the internet, especially. But yeah, unless I say to be honest with you, and in that case, and yes, I'm trying to be genuinely honest with you guys. But for the most part, it's mostly sarcasm. And yeah, so again, both my brothers are amazing. Was not meant to be like that, and I don't think you meant it that way either, so don't worry about that. I just wanted, for the record, to be like, hey, I always try to accentuate things because I think they sound fun that way. I won't lie to you guys, but I will try to make it sound better. It's Hats Getting Itchy, dude. No, your name's Logan. Cool. Haven't watched you in a while. The last I saw you were at 3,000. Now we're at 7,000. I think, unless we're not. I think we're at 7,000 something. It's something. Yeah, we're at 7,000, almost at 8,000. I'm happy about it, man. I'm happy. If I can reach 10,000 by the end of this year, I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy. You guys have no idea because I'm getting crazy on you. But it took me like 3 years just to get, it took me 2 years to get to 100. And then it took me 3 years to get to it took me 1 year, I think, to get to 1,000. No, that doesn't make any sense because I've only been on the site for 4 years. Essentially, it keeps taking less time, and yeah, it's weird. It's like momentum is very much a thing, especially if you daily upload. I find it's even more so. But yeah, just seeing the momentum happen, because again, it took me forever to get to 100 subscribers. It took me even less time to get to 1,000, and now it took me even less time to get to I think I got like a stupid amount of subs this year in total, which is insanity. And the fact that can maybe get lesser is insane. And I don't think I'm not like, I'm not sure if I'm worthy of that, but I'm mad appreciative about it. And yeah, thank you is what I'm saying. Thank you. And God, man, it's amazing. Anyways, moving on, we got other comments to talk about. This is over all the comments throughout the week that was in the last Let's Talk, and we're moving on to other comments. Cool. I didn't cover all the ones just because, I kind of got to pick and choose now because there's quite a bit. And yeah, I don't want these to be too long as well. I'm always trying to lower the time of these. Someone says, miscellaneous Overwatch is always fun. Yeah, I love that, dude. I love the weekly brawls and etc. he says on a weekly Brawl video. Awesome. Somebody said on one of my gigantic videos when I was playing the Rhino guy, he was giving me like tips and whatnot about the character, and I kind of said the same thing apparently in the video itself, which is always nice. Again, it's better than people who like don't admit that. Like they tell me something, I'm like, I'm pretty sure I said that, or I know that. Okay, whatever. But this person was like, oh, you said it in the video, my bad. And I'm like, thanks. Like, that's way more than most people would do. Anyways, next part. Jack, how many gigantic characters are there? Person says on a Watch Dogs 2 video. I don't know, man. Interesting question on a Watch Dogs 2 video. Anyways, regardless, thanks for like boosting the video up, I guess. It doesn't matter if it's on a gigantic. I have no idea, dude. I don't have them off the top of my head. I think around like 15 or so, something like that, maybe. That's probably too much. Yeah, it's probably too much. Someone says on my Watch Dogs 2 video, nice, you're fun to watch, mate. You deserve a lot more views. Thanks, man, I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I deserve it, but I most definitely appreciate it. And I hope, again, I hate saying deserve, because again, it's such a word that's like, I think a lot of people deserve a lot of stuff. And I know I say that constantly, but it's kind of like the thing that's what my mind is. Anyways, another part. Okay, I'm sorry I'm reading these because, yeah. Watch Dogs 2, someone says, thank you for creating such amazing content. I've been watching you for a while now, and I love your videos, and I hope you continue to make such amazing videos. I will, my friend, I will. As long as I don't die before then. Got really fast there, sorry. To be honest, I don't know. I'll be here as long as the world will have me. Knock on wood. Real knock on all the wood, actually. Jesus Christ. Ugh, I shouldn't have said that. That's messed up. Anyways, on my Sombra video, somebody says, I actually haven't watched anything of this character yet. Oh, awesome. This person plays a lot of paladins, is kind of comparing the skills that they know, and weirdly justifying it. You don't have to justify it, man. That's perfectly fine. I don't think anyone's going to be like, you bringing paladins into an Overwatch video? What the fuck? No, I think everyone's good with that, man. Yeah, 100%. I like her thing, too. I love the thumbnail for that. I put the person's fan art in the thumbnail description. Or no, in the description. Anyways, regardless, it's amazing fan art, and I just boost the saturation a little bit, and it's super bright. And I kind of like the way it looks. Yeah. Someone says on my last Dishonored part, when we upload the next part, soon. I have to reply to that one because that's actually a fair. Oh, I made a double chin for whatever reason. I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I made a smiley face with a double chin. Cool. It has like a line here. It's weird. All right. So in my Overwatch Sombra video, I mentioned this crazy dude who plays Winston to a disgusting degree. It's just nasty. His name is Miro. The person says, best Winston you're thinking of is Miro. Go check out that. Just type in Overwatch best Winston player. It's nasty. The dude is fucking ridiculous. He kills everything. He took one of the characters that's one of the most over, like, everyone shits on, like, no one really plays, and he's kind of like a crap, people always said. This guy comes out of nowhere and is like, no, it's not, no, he's great, actually. He, like, gets insane kills with him, and he knows, like, the map to an insane degree. It's like the epitome of, like, the difference between a player and then a league player that plays this game all the time and learns every nook and cranny about everything, and the difference is disgusting, in a good way, in like a, oh god, way. Somebody said in the Overwatch Sombra video, I like the character, but they stole her design from Street Fighter V's Lara. I don't know anything about that, but the response is what makes me laugh. A person responded saying, no, they did not. just nope. Please stop. Anyways, maybe check it. More Titanfall showcase? Question mark. Yes, eventually, yes. But again, I wanted to get the Dishonored done so that one, I can move on to Watch Dogs 2, but also I wanted to jump back to Titanfalls, Overwatches, Battleborns, etc. So as soon as we're done doing that, also we gotta get back into Destiny because a bunch of Christmas stuff happening. I like feeling in the Christmas spirit, so we're doing that. Anyways, so that's what next week's probably gonna be. The next well, no, you guys are going to need a wave of content to Dishonored, Overwatch, and Battleborn, and then the week of Christmas, I should have enough content of Destiny at that point to actually show you guys it, so nice. Cool. Someone said on one of my gigantic videos, almost every MOBA has a hero roster. It's not that unique. So this is, I think referencing in this part that I really like the fact that Gigantic was doing like a free-to-play each character each week kind of thing, so essentially each character has a timer on them. There's like a window of opportunity to play each character. I really like that. That person is saying that like every hero shooter does that. Overwatch doesn't, which is one of the biggest hitters out there. Battleborn also doesn't do that. But then again, those are hero shooters, not necessarily MOBAs. But I don't know. I kind of consider Gigantic to be somewhat hero shooter mixed in with MOBA. So I don't know. I don't think Paladins does that. Well, maybe it does actually. I can see Paladins doing that as well. Paladins is pretty smart as well. But yeah, I don't know. I think it was unique. Again, the two things that I see that people are like really playing with, and the things that Gigantic, it seems, and Paladins are both trying to fight over is Overwatch, because they're both free to play and they're both kind of digging in that way. So that's why I was like, hey, this is something that Overwatch isn't doing. It's just embracing the reasons why people would choose to play Paladins or Gigantic over Overwatch, which is it's free to play nature, and it's kind of mess around and non-restrictive aspect to it, I guess, with being able to touch every character. And yeah, someone says in Watch Dogs 2, Wrench is awesome. I couldn't agree anymore. Wrench is the fucking best, man. Someone says in a Gigantic video, I've been playing this a lot, maining Mozu, and I love the game. Yeah, dude, Mozu is fucking awesome. I love Mozu. Probably went up there for one of my favorite characters. I'm trying to do the next video, Gigantic, which will probably be of the Tiger the Swift, just to kind of redeem myself a little bit. I am going to be switching to actually playing on keyboard and mouse, which is horrifying, but also nice because horrifying because I don't have an excuse anymore. Nice because it's a little bit more like twitchy, I guess. Yeah. Alright, so someone says on my Gigantic Aisling video, I said the peak of cool character design. People say funny. I was thinking the exact opposite. Haha. We're talking about Aisling here. She's a little girl with like a bow tie on her head with a giant fucking sword that can summon a knight in shining armor, and she's wearing a giant fucking like her dad's essentially coat, I think, or mom's coat probably, and she's running around kicking ass. Super not crave. Fucking I've seen that shit everywhere. What? The most uncreative piece of shit? What? Are you kidding me? That's like the craziest thing. And if you did have that opinion, give context. Otherwise, you're just like saying, your opinion's stupid. Your opinion's also stupid because I don't know what your opinion is. You could be like, your opinion's stupid because X, Y, and Z, and that's better off. But if you're gonna complain, at least tell me your opinion so I can tell you you're wrong and break that shit apart. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. This is something I want to reference in Watch Dogs at some point. A person says in one of my Watch Dogs 2 videos, I'm fairly sure you're killing people when you're bashing their skulls with a billiard ball. Yeah, probably. Ew. Okay, so I'm not like covering a lot of these comments because a lot of them are on Gigantic videos, which is nice. But it's also on Gigantic videos, so people are from like a while back when I was just getting into open beta. And people are treating it like it's not that. Like they're treating it like it just came out today and this guy's been playing for 10 hours. So they're trying to be like, that's not how you play her with this, this, and that. And I'm like, it's the first like couple weeks that the game was out. I was just messing around having fun recording. Damn. Then again, fair play, throw information at me. I mean, I'll take the asshole douches and fuck you kind of words that are squeezed in there. Someone says on my Watch Dogs 2 video, I'm still around, I'm horribly busy, barely have time to watch you. Yeah, no, that's fine, dude. 100% life happens. At no point do I expect anyone to watch me. The fact that you do is awesome and amazing. I would never expect that of anybody. The reason why I think that is because I think if you don't have that mindset, you were very much weak to a certain degree, because again, I'm very much from the perspective of I like doing YouTube, and I think it's like very seeable because I don't get a shit ton of money from it or anything like that. My views are awful right now, and I'm still enjoying making videos, and I'm still dumping a ton of time into the Watch Dogs series, etc. I never expect anybody to watch anything. I do it because I like creating something that you guys hopefully can get enjoyment from and maybe even smile from it. I want those things. I think I just made a channel trailer again because I wanted to update it. I'm not sure if I'll use it. I might just use like a Let's Play part to showcase it, because that's more like what I think describes my channel, opposed to me being like, hi there, welcome to my channel. So yeah, regardless, I do this because I like it, so it's not like dependent on people watching, although again it's appreciated to no end. But moving on. Anyways, in one of my Watch Dogs 2 parts, it says the sound gets weird around like 17 or so. I don't remember the exact time. Hopefully it got better. Is it like completely glitched? The one thing I do notice, and I think you guys notice too, but you guys kind of take it with a grain of salt, is especially the videos you guys are going to be seeing about Watch Dogs and etc. Like the first little bit of that is like weirdly broken. It's like it flashes like green lights, and it's like kind of like a weird psychedelic look to it. It's not an editing trick. It's just sometimes my rendering software, the gameplay in the background's around like 200 gigabytes. Yeah, it's a lot. So my editing software sometimes is like, good, we're fine. But it has that little slight hiccup, which I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to fix at some point, but deal with it please for now. Yeah. Oh, someone said, I was wondering if you're gonna make some more Destiny content. And essentially the comment says, there's gonna be new content to the game, Sparrow Racing and all, and you wanna see that kind of stuff. Me too, dude. Again, those videos, I kinda wanna space out perfectly so that they come out the week of Christmas, so that like when your guys are sitting at home, you guys can get in the festive mood with me. We're already kinda there, but more so. Yeah, it's gonna be kinda weird, because the way the Dishonored videos are gonna come out are probably gonna be like right alongside the Christmassy videos probably, which is gonna be a bit weird, but hopefully it's gonna be fun as well. And we made it! God, I'm roasting. This is gonna be gross, but oh, look at that weird fucking hair. I'm a ball of sweat, dude. I've been recording since, I think it was 5 a.m. Shit, man. Whew. I'm dying. I'm roasting. I gotta go work out and I gotta edit this. I'm gonna try to upload this. I'm all buzzy right now because I'm just running on coffee and like hope, basically. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching as always. Hopefully this video is a little bit more contained than the other Let's Plays. Regardless, guys, thank you guys so much for watching as always. My name is Logan Andor Frost, and enjoy the rest of your week and enjoy the holidays. Bye, guys. Gotta put this fucker on for the thumbnail again, son of a bitch. Oh, real quick, a side note, real fast. The reason why everything was so weird in the last Let's Talk was because I was trying to try some new shit to see if you guys clicked on videos more, if they were weird. Like, if you guys would be more enticed to click it. Turns out, no, it was not the case. Second thing, I hated every minute of making that video when it comes to making the thumbnail and the description. The I'm swole as fuck boy killed me inside a little bit, and the face having to edit it and make it a thumbnail also deadened my senses a little bit. Moving on. Thanks for watching. Great week.